folks? Welcome back to another episode, video. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just here recording my thoughts, and I just want to say, as of 30 minutes ago, hot off the press, Pokemon has, well, I should say PokeBeach has reported that Pokemon has trademarked the name Storm Emerald. What does that mean, chat? What does that mean? Well, two things. One, we're likely to see Mega Rayquaza. Rayquaza? How do you say it? Let me know in the comments. All right. We're likely to see him or her. Do they have a sex? I don't know. Where is this going? I have no idea. We are likely to see them set for with whatever the spinner set is. In Theorized Greninja, that would be insane. Mega Greninja, Mega Rayquaza in the same set 4 in the Mega Block. Now, let me tell you why this is insane. Pokemon has come out swinging. Usually they ease into a new block, which usually causes, a little bit of slowness in the market, making boxes cheap. As we all know, early Scarlet Violet, early Sword and Shield, pretty much every new block has had very cheap booster boxes, and then Pokemon ramps up into popular Pokemon, and the block becomes popular. The early boxes become more expensive, yada, yada, yada. Same thing that just happened with Scarlet Violet. Everyone knows the deal. Everyone knows what's going on right now. So let me tell you why this is kind of crazy. So as you all know, we are at we just passed a peak, I should say. We might even continue to be going on to a peak. Who knows? But regardless, Destined Rivals just released, and it was insane. I mean, prices out the gate have got to be the most expensive for product booster boxes that I've ever seen. Now, it's crazy that Pokemon is doing these big sets for Mega right off the block, because it seems like they're trying to really capitalize or catapult themselves into the new block rather than easing off the gas. Now, eventually printing will catch up a little bit, and I'm sure the fad of Pokemon will die out a little bit and bring prices back down. However, if they keep bringing these heaters of sets, I don't suspect that we will ever come back down to, the $100, $105 booster box for pre-release, stores dumping. I don't see that happening anytime soon. Now, I had already suspected that we weren't going to see a real true slowdown until around 30th anniversary, maybe after, maybe even for the set itself. That was my suspecting. Now, with these announcements, with these trademarks going into the Mega Block, I think that's very real. And if they continue with what they're doing, it might even go past that, which would be quite something. That might be the craziest run. I'm trying to think of any crazier. No, there's no crazier run. This might be the craziest run if they continue this. I think this is great from Pokemon. From a business standpoint, I think that they saw what happened at the end of Sword and Shield and the beginning of Scarlet Violet. And, they really turned it around, and they said, this time, we're going to cut the block short. We're going to, introduce a new block with a new game and, kind of keep the hype going. How long it can go, no one really knows. But with the announcement of Storm Emerald, it's likely we get an Emerald remake or remaster of the game, similar to Brilliant, Diamond, and Shining Pearl, with the Diamond and Pearl series, which that's a big news for a lot of people. A lot of people really loved Emerald. So tell me, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys like where Pokemon's headed? Obviously, no one loves the prices, right? But do you guys like the heat that they just keep bringing? Let me know down in the comments, and let me know your thoughts. Have a good one.